Superman's dead again. Well, so is Wonder Woman, so is The Flash, so is Aquaman. Basically, every major DC character who's in the Justice League. They're all dead, they're all gonna die. That seems to be what is going on, as DC Comics has essentially stated that in Justice League number 75, everybody's gonna die. And this brings up the point of yet another gimmick: death. So recently we've seen the influx of characters kind of being turned into, we'll call them the LGBTQ types. And now, since that has kind of dried up, since we've turned quite a bit of Marvel and DC into non-cis people, it's time to go back to the classic types of tricks to get people to buy comics, and that's to kill somebody off. Kill them all. Hey, you know what? At the end of the day, this is something that can be done well. I mean, if you look at the Amazon Prime series, the adaptation of Invincible, they kill off an entire team of superheroes, and it works because it creates this mystery, and it's kind of a start of a story from the beginning. This, however, seems to be more of a scam. The reason it seems like a scam is what they're more concerned about is announcing the replacement characters as a way to bring audiences into the new versions of characters, right? So apparently what's going to happen is, literally, I think they refer to them as the Dark Army is going to come and kill all the Justice League heroes. Bam, Superman's dead, Batman gone, Wonder Woman, yep, hung by her own lasso, it seems. But all is not lost, because you and I both know they're gonna have to bring them back. Yeah, they'll get a couple of new heroes in there, but at the end of the day, people at this point in time read classic comic books because of the characters which have been established. The problem is most of the readers are not young. Most of the readers are people who've been following these characters for a long time, so they have expectations of reading about these characters. Very little interest in introducing a new character and killing off the old one. Introduce a new one, yeah, absolutely. Get yourself a Yara Flora in there. You know, Wonder Girl's a great new character, but don't do it at the expense of getting rid of the classic ones. It seems to be a trope these days of just, hey, we're gonna make you like the new version by getting rid of the old version, so you don't have any choice. No, because then what people do is they just go back in time and read classic issues because they're better. Now, this is a trope that's been tried several times with various levels of success, and the problem is it gets old. You know, the first time Superman was killed, when an alien from outer space came and beat him from end to end Metropolis, and he sacrificed his life in the service of mankind to save the world. It was amazing because it actually felt permanent. It felt like something real was going to happen, because Superman at that point was the superhuman, the invincible one, the man who could not be killed. Yeah, some people could trick him with a little bit of kryptonite once in a while, but he was an aspiration because he was the man that no one could be, the ideal, the perfection. And so when he got beaten down, it was an event. You know, Captain America was killed, and the way they did it was really interesting too, because it was not done by some space alien like Superman was, but it was essentially a bullet. They shot him in the back of the head, and that's what killed him. And yeah, and he came back and all that stuff, but that actually felt pretty meaningful as well. When Bucky died originally, Bucky sacrificed himself. It was meaningful. When Jason Todd, before he became the Jason Todd of today, when he was initially killed and the Joker beat him to death, that was meaningful. The problem is, it's been done too many times. And really, the other thing was, in most of those cases, except for the death of Superman, that was a big, huge announcement when they said Doomsday is going to kill Superman. But for the most part, they came as almost surprises and they fit the story. Now we use them as kind of an event to drive readership. Like, hey, we're going to kill everybody. Come and see it. Come see the show. Come see everybody get killed. And it'll be amazing. And this is what takes away the meaning from it, because it's a gimmick, it's a joke, it's a way to try and trick people to read your books, because you can come up with stories over a long extended period of time that hold attention. I just feel like it's getting old, and the problem is these books, nobody gets excited over the story arcs anymore. They only get excited over the shock value, the deaths of people, the coming out of the closets of people. That kind of stuff is unsustainable. But it's a replacement from good, solid story writing. Anyhow, those are my thoughts. Let me know yours.